and welcome back to our channel. So I am filming this in Ruby's room, her little nursery. We've painted, we haven't put anything up on the walls. There is an echo because there's no furniture in here. It's just like an empty room. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little update. If you guys are new to our channel, welcome. We are Kalyn and Robert, and we have a little girl, Magnolia, who is about to be 2 in March. I can't believe it. And we are expecting our second baby girl, Ruby. So today, as I'm filming this, I am 28 weeks and 4 days. I had Magnolia at 28 weeks and 5 days. So when you're seeing this, it'll be the next day. It'll be the day, like week-wise, that I had Magnolia. So far, everything looks good. I had Magnolia early due to preeclampsia. So far, I'm not showing any signs of preeclampsia. I did, however, just get a phone call from my OB, and unfortunately I did not pass my 3-hour glucose test. So I'm gonna be having to take my blood first thing in the morning to get like a baseline fasting blood sugar level, and then every 2 hours after every meal. So that's a little bit frustrating because, and I kind of like hesitated not putting this out on the interwebs because I know all of the backlash I'm going to get for it, but we were hoping to switch from our OB to the midwives. Which is who we were seeing originally with Magnolia. Because this pregnancy has been going so different and there have been no signs of preeclampsia, I really was hoping to be able to do a VBAC. And in the beginning of meeting with the OBs, we went with this OB because they're the ones who delivered Magnolia. When we first met with them, they were all gung-ho, like, yes, let's do a VBAC. Every time I went in, they would ask, you're planning on doing a VBAC, right? And I'm like, yes, I'm planning on doing a VBAC. So everything sounded like really positive. Well, at one of our last appointments, I think I was like 26 weeks. My 26-week appointment. Every time you go, you meet with a different doctor, so you kind of get to meet them all because you don't know who's going to be on call when it's time for you to have a baby. So we met with this doctor and we mentioned, having a VBAC, and she said it would be highly unlikely that I would have about a 5% chance of having a VBAC, which for us was the first time we were hearing this because this whole time we're thinking like they're all for it. And she said that they most likely would not let me go past 37, like they would want to induce me around 37 weeks. Even if I didn't have preeclampsia, like even if everything was fine, that they'd want to induce me so that I don't, she said that she said you're most likely going to get preeclampsia again. It'll just be later in your pregnancy, which that's also the first time I've heard that. And she said that they would want to induce me around 37 weeks so that I didn't even have a chance to develop it, which was the first time I was hearing about that. And that's just not what I want. Because I know that inducing, especially early like that, you have a higher chance of needing a C-section. So we were contemplating switching to the midwives because we know that they are all about VBACs. They have an 80% VBAC success rate, and that they would let me go to term if I was healthy. As long as I was healthy and baby was healthy, they would let me go to term. So it's just a big blow that now I can't switch to the midwives because of gestational diabetes. They won't take me. So I think with our next appointment, I guess we'll have to just really talk to whatever doctor we meet with and really try to figure out like why, like, can we please just like let me try to make it as far as possible to give me the best chances of having a VBAC. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Actually getting messages from my doula right now because I let her know. But yeah, it's just frustrating. It's like if it's not one thing, it's another. But if I can control this through diet, she said that, I mean, the nurse said this, and sometimes you wonder if they just say things. Not the nurses, but if just kind of like the practice in general, they just say things just to make you happy. But she said that if you're able to control it through diet and keep it under control, that you'll be treated as if you didn't even have gestational diabetes. So I hope that's true. And I hope they allow me to go to term because I do not want to have a C-section again. So yeah, I think that's it. She said that I will be hearing from maternal fetal medicine to have an appointment with them, and that they would be referring me most likely to like a nutritionist to go over what I need to be eating, which is also frustrating because this time around I feel like I'm eating so much better than I did with Magnolia. With Magnolia, I ate so bad and I passed my 1-hour test easy. And this time I feel like I'm eating better, like I'm eating more variety and I'm eating more vegetables this time around and more protein, but yet I failed this test. It's just all frustrating. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this because okay, so I knew I would be getting backlash about wanting to switch to midwives because we got a lot of backlash last time when we mentioned we were going to be doing midwives with Magnolia. Let me explain our midwife situation here in Greenville. Our midwives are part of the hospital system. They have complete rights at the hospital. At the time of Magnolia, you could do a birth center birth. They had a birth center that was literally across the street from the hospital. Like it was, you would look out the window and you were having like an appointment and you could see the hospital like right there. So it was always nice just knowing that it was right there. Now they actually don't even have the birth center. They do their births in the hospital. So it's not like I would be in a different place. I would be at the same place as if I were delivering with an OB. It would just be with a midwife instead. And then of course the doctors are there, right there if they're needed. And it's at the hospital with the NICU. So just to clarify all that. It's just a little bit more, they're just a little more holistic. I know that I want to be able to stand and walk around during labor. I don't want to have to like sit in the bed. I want to be moving. Also, the rooms that you get if you're using the midwives at our hospital are a lot nicer than the rooms if you're using an OB. They only have 2 rooms for if you're using a midwife at our hospital. I haven't seen them yet. We're about to go on our tour on Thursday, but I hear they're like a lot nicer. They're big. It's still a hospital bed. It's not like the birth center bed. If Robert can remember, I'll have him put like an iCard of our tour that we did when we were pregnant with Magnolia of the birth center, so you can see what that room looked like. And then we'll try to film the rooms at the hospital. But they're just bigger. They have like a full tub. They have a bigger shower. It's just like a bigger room and more, not so much like a hospital. So, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if there was much to enjoy about it, but just trying to update you guys on everything that is going on. But don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to follow along, and comment where you can, which would be Facebook and Instagram. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!